Rainy, rainy, rainy. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. That's Sunday though. Okay, heading out onto the track in the rain. Get some repeat 400s. Probably won't record it with all this rain though. It's wet. Wet, wet, wet. I'm switching to 300s. Just makes sense. You know? Just makes sense. Gonna walk this corner and then run to 300. That's it. 1 times 400, 5 times 300. There's my workout for the day. I'll just jog a little bit and then go home. Get out of these clothes, dry out. Question of the day, do you do your speed work on a track in the pouring down rain? Well, that was wet, wasn't it? That was wet. Well, you know, Sunday speed day. Gotta get it in. I was aiming for like somewhere between like 10K and half marathon by feel for each working, right? So we had 6 total working intervals. The first one was a 400. And I originally went in there thinking I'd do 400s. And then I thought, well, my water's sitting right there. If I want to drink water after my intervals, it'd be a lot easier to do 300s. This is a suggestion of Eddie in one of my video comments before. And I think it's brilliant because I'm probably getting the same thing out of a 300 as I would get out of a 400, right? Actually, the idea of repeat 400s comes from, for me, from Jeff Galloway's On Running book. And that's like before he really developed the run walk thing. I think there's a page where he talks about run walk as an option in that book. Most of it is not. It's just about running. So if you like Jeff Galloway's way of communicating, which is very likable, but you're not a run walker, I'd say that's the book to get. Early editions are better, right? Because you're getting him closer to when he was an Olympian in the 10K and when he was still running and competing and really high-level marathoning, right? But yeah, his idea, so when he trained, right, he would have down like, 5K, build up to like 10 400s, 11 400s, 12 400s, and then like 10K training would be higher, half marathon training would be higher, marathon training would be higher, right? So I think he eventually switched to mile repeats, which a lot of people do in marathon training instead. I think that probably has some big benefits too, but they'd be different benefits. And my paces, mile repeats might be like somebody else's 5K repeats. So it'd be a different set of benefits for me than it would be for somebody else. And like 400 repeats are like probably like 800 repeats for a faster runner. So you should consider those things whenever you're running. As a 51-year-old, if you're overweight like me, even with a long history of running with few injuries, you know, one of the things you learn is to actually change the workouts you find into something lighter, because you're not supposed to kill yourself on your speed day. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to put some speed in your legs. Just like you're not going to go a really high speed in your long runs. It may seem absurdly slow, but the purpose of the long run, these are 2 quality sessions you should do each week if you can. You know, they have different purposes. So your speed work, change that to 300 actually worked out. They felt like about the same thing, right? So for me, at that pace that I was aiming for was very, let's see, like almost 200, almost 2 minutes, right? Had to I don't know why my watch was turned back on. I probably like move my wrist and bump it on. It happens sometimes. And it'll power down. Okay. Well, any question, leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer as best I can. Have a blessed day.